All right, folks, I have one of the ever popular Volkswagen Jettas. This is a 2001 GLS. Just means it's got a lot of nice equipment. This car has 170,179 miles, but if you notice below that, I reset the tripometer when I bought the car. I have driven this car for over 1,053 miles. So I think I know it pretty well. And I gotta tell you, it's never let me down. It always starts, it runs great, shifts good, has plenty of power. It's a fun little car to drive. The only mechanical thing I know about this car that I even have a question about, the heat is not as good as I would like it. It works, it gets warm, but it takes a long time, and it just doesn't get as hot on a really, really cold day as I would like it. I don't know whether the heater core needs to be blown out, maybe it's a little clogged. I don't know what it is, but the car, you know, engine-wise, never overheats or anything like that. But other than that, great little car. Let me start her up for you. Like I said, she's always started for me, and you'll see once it, you know, gets a chance. There are no check engine or warning lights of any kind on it. I mean, other one telling you obviously that the trunk is open, and of course, you know, put your foot on the brake. That's that little green light. You put your foot on the brake, it goes away. Just a little reminder. Really good gas mileage this car gets. It's got a lot of neat equipment. Let me go over the power stuff with you. Right rear window, down and up. Right front window, down and up. We'll swing on around here. Here's your left rear window, down and up. And of course, driver's down, and auto up works exactly as it should. It does have a power moonroof. Let's see if that works. Yeah, works exactly like it should. Very nice. There we go, close, and that works as well. And it does have a little shade there, as you can see. This car has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6 airbags. It might have side impact too. I have to check when we get out. Radio. It's a Monsoon, I believe. Little Pink Floyd for you there. I can't comment on the CD changer, whatever. It just doesn't, I don't have any. So I can't tell you about that. Oh, let's see. You know, the fan, of course, works. It's got traction control, delay wipers, cruise control works. I know I've used it plenty of times. Mirrors. Here's your left mirror, no problem. Switch over to your right mirror. No problem, they're heated, but as you can see, that one's got a little crack in it. But the heat still works on that mirror, amazingly enough. And the mirror works fine, so it's not something you really got to worry about. All right, let's take a walk around the outside. Oh, the interior is actually, you know, especially for the age, very, very nice and clean. As you can see. I mean, it's not perfect, of course, but I mean, for goodness sake, it's a 15-year-old car, you know? 14 years old, whatever. But as you can see, look at the nice shape the driver's seat is in. It's not all beat up. It's not, doesn't have cigarette burns in it. It's not, yeah, not beat up at all. Here's the floor mat. You can see. Very nice and clean. Or not floor mat, I mean the carpeting on the floor. Nice and clean. Let's see, it's got a remote gas cap release, remote trunk release. There you can see there's your driver's door panel. All right, we'll start up front. It does have nice Volkswagen alloy wheels, and both center caps are present on this side. I'm going to check the tire tread for you right now. See what we're dealing with here. Feels pretty good. And let me stick this little gizmo I got in there. And oh, that's not a good reading. Sorry about that. I'll stick this baby back in there again if I can find that stupid tread. All right, let's see if I can pull this out without screwing it up. And it looks like just about 6/30 seconds. That means most passenger car tires come with 12/30 seconds. So about half the tread is left on that front tire. Let's check the rear one here. This one feels even better. Yeah, that one's about, oh no, that one's about 6/30 seconds as well. Okay, so far so good, half the tread. And let's do this one on this side. I wonder if I hit the wear bar on that side, because it sure feels pretty good, but nope, we're still hitting with 6/30 seconds, so at least it's consistent. And we'll go in here on this one, and yep, 6/30 seconds. Okay, so moral of the story is you got half your tread left. That should give you about 15,000, 20,000 miles, depending upon how you drive, before you even have to worry about putting tires on it. All right, right front fender, no dings, or yeah, no dents. A couple of minor little scratches, etc. Right front door is one minor ding under the handle there, but other than that, looks pretty nice, pretty clean. Here's your roof. Let's check out this side of the vehicle. Oh, look at how nice and clean that floor is. You can see the dashboard's nice and clean. Somebody actually really cared for this car. There's your driver's seat. And there you go. There you have it. Now we'll do your door jamb. As you can see, nice and clean. I'll pull back. There's your door panel. And of course, now we'll do your door frame. And of course, as I always say, the important part is right down here along the bottom. That's where if there's going to be a corrosion issue, you're going to see it right there. And of course, that one's nice and clean. Oh, it does have side impact airbags. So yeah, this car has 8 airbags. Very nice, very safe car, especially if you're going to give this to a kid. And the kids are the ones that absolutely adore these cars. There's your back seat. Looks like there are a couple, I don't know, weed burns, you know, from seeds, or maybe, you know, cigarette burns, not sure, not bad. The car, certainly we've ozoned it, so it doesn't have any kind of leftover smoker smell in it, at least none that I can tell. All right, there's your door panel in the back. So here's your door itself. There you go. All right, we'll close this baby up. Looks like a tiny little scratch and ding right there. The rear quarter panel looks pretty nice. Tiny little ding there. Minor scratch on the gaslit. Other than that, pretty nice. Rear bumper, it's got its assorted bumps and bruises, as you can see. You know, somebody obviously was not a very good or careful backer upper. All right, let's take a look-see underneath here. And you can see your exhaust, nice and clear. You know, no smoke coming out of it. And here's the back. Very spacious trunk on these Jettas. The Passats, all of them, they have very nice sized trunk. It's a split 60/40 split fold down rear seat. And let's open this baby up here. Oh, look at that. That's never even been out or used. Brand new spare tire, jack, tool, everything. So good to go there. We'll do there's your trunk jamb. Nice and clean. And here's the trunk itself. Try not to get into the sun there, sorry. Yeah, it's terrible. Here we go. And you can see. So yeah, very, very nice trunk area. Volkswagen Jetta 1.8T. That just means turbo. It's got a turbo. And of course, there are some obligatory minor scratches on the back. All right, left rear quarter panel looks pretty decent. Looks like no nicks, no dings, no scratches. Your roof on this side looks pretty darn nice. Yeah, I actually drove this car a lot after I cleaned it. It's not as clean as it should be, but sorry about that. It's got a couple minor dings on the door, but overall, this actually is a really nice looking car as far as dents, rust, that sort of thing. There's your door jamb. Of course, there's your airbag on this side. Here's the seat. Your headliner. Door panel. And of course, we'll do the door itself, the door frame, and again, yeah, so far no rust in the doors, trunk, nothing. All right, and then we'll have a little ding right there, but the rest of the driver's door actually looks pretty darn nice. Open this up. There we go. There you have it. Here's your whatever you call it, door frame, duh. All right, looks pretty nice. And left front fender, nice. Little scrape right there. You can see the bumper cover is a little off on adjustment. Yeah, I'll try to get my shadow out of the way. Go this way. There's your front, and of course we'll take a look-see underneath. There you have it. All right, here is 2-liter, actually no, it's a 20 valve 1.8 liter turbo engine. You can hear it sounds pretty darn good. Take a look. There's your oil. Open this up. There you can see. Nice. Let's see what else can I do here. That's the little fan going there, as it's supposed to. Yeah, I can't see exactly where to stick my hand in there and rev it up, so I'm not going to do that. Because knowing my luck, I'll get my finger stuck in something. Here's the underside of the trunk, and again, very nice, very clean. The piston works to hold the deck lid up. All right, we'll close this now. The only, I don't even want to call it a drawback, but it kind of is because I suck at matching paint. Every Volkswagen Jetta, as you can see, has they're little stone chips, and they turn into like a bigger rust spot, as you can see. Well, I don't like selling a car with that because it's just going to get worse. So what I do is I sand it down, and I get as close as I can on the paint. Not a great job, I'll admit. I'm not a bodywork guy, so. But other than that, I mean, if you can score the correct color touch-up paint at the dealer, you're already good to go as far as fixing it. You just have to touch it up so it matches the rest. But other than that, as you can see, it's a pretty nice car. And if you happen to live in New Jersey, you have a full 3 months on the inspection before you have to worry about getting the car inspected. But none of that matters. What really matters is how does the car drive? And that's what we're going to do next. We're going to take it for a ride. All right, folks, we're going to take it for a spin now. One thing I always like to do for everybody is start the car when it's ice cold. It's really cold out. Not really cold. It's probably in the 20s today. So as you saw, it started up beautifully ice cold. Well, now it's sat and idled and it's pretty warm, and you're going to see it start warmed up. I do this because different problems can manifest themselves depending upon the temperature of the engine. But as you can see, it starts right up, and still not a single warning light on, no check engine lights, nothing. It's a 4-speed automatic. So the 4-speed automatic with a 1.8 turbo, you get a powerful, pretty powerful little car, but you also get really good gas mileage. Here we go, we're gonna take off now. It's front wheel drive, has traction control, pretty sure it has ABS. I mean, there you go, we're 60 miles an hour already. It is a quick little car. You want to, be careful. You can get it up to speed pretty easily. I mean, it's not a race car, but it does go pretty nice. Goes down the road nice and straight. You can see no hands. So that means, no issues with the front end. The steering wheel's nice and straight. Car handle's really nice too for like a little car. It's like a zippy little thing. I guess that's why the kids like them. Cruise along 50 miles an hour, absolutely no issues. Like I said, I put over 1,000 miles on this car, so I do know it pretty well. All right, do a little turnaround here. The brakes are really good. In fact, I think I had the brakes front and rear done on this, as a matter of fact. I actually was going to give this car to my wife to commute to work in. And then I ended up finding something a little bit better for her, something a little newer, an 05. But anyway, I had a lot of work done. I had the oil changed in this car. Yeah, I did a lot of work. I put probably $600 into working on this car. So it's definitely, been gone over. It's pretty ship shape. There we go. Yeah, there we are, 60 miles an hour, and I wasn't even flooring it. So it is, like I said, a very quick car. But whatever, you'll see. All right, what I'm going to do next is a brake test. And basically on the video, all you can do is look at the steering wheel and make sure when I slam on the brakes that the steering wheel doesn't fly to the right, to the left, that there's no brake bias issue. I will do my best to describe to you how the brakes feel. But anyway, you're going to need to just pay attention to the wheel and listen to what I say. Like I said, it does have anti-lock brakes, so they should work, as far as I know. Well, we'll find out in a second. Because what I do is I pull into this vacant lot, and I do about 20-25 miles an hour, and I slam on the brakes on a little patch of gravel. And that tells me a lot. All right, ready? Here we go, hands off, and... All right, perfect. As I suspected, you saw the steering wheel did a tiny little dance. It's supposed to do that. That's the anti-lock brake pump activating, switching traction from wheel to wheel, trying to find the wheel that'll stop best. So it's supposed to do that. Anti-lock brakes work as they should. The traction control works exactly as it should. Yeah, this is just it's not a clunky and bangy car either. I mean, a little bit in the back I heard. So maybe, at some time in the distant future, you might want to put some struts in it. But really, for an older car with 170,000 on it, it's pretty tight. I mean, handling wise, beautiful, looks pretty darn good, so, I mean, for the cheap price I'm going to be selling it for, it's going to be a great value for somebody. And like I said, the only thing I can even imagine mechanically with the thing is the heat could be better. I mean, here, it's a very cold day and I got heat coming out. It's just not the way I like it. I like it coming out like an oven, you know, and I want it to warm up in 2 seconds. So maybe my standards are a little different than yours, but I like to let everybody know every little thing I know about a car. All right, now what we're gonna do is a little recap. This is a 2001 Volkswagen Jetta GLS. It's got the 1.8 liter turbo engine in it, automatic transmission. As you can see, still no check engine lights. Oh, here, let me get you out of the sun there. Now, there you go. No warning lights, no check engine lights. 170,180 miles. We'll take one more walk around the outside of the car so you can see. Right, there we go. It's a cute little car. You know, again, this isn't going to be something you're going to have for the rest of your life, but like I said, as a second car, a commuter car, maybe a car for your kid, I don't think it's that bad. Engine's nice and quiet. Yeah, it's a pretty decent car. Anyway, as I always do, I hope this goes to a good home, and I wish everybody a happy new year for the year coming up. Thank you.